Now, since you mentioned a bit about functional safety, why is it there no functional safety relevant processes in ASPICE model?
Okay.
Or are we expecting something to be coming in the near future?
Okay. Once again, a very good question because even when I saw these, additional processes for cybersecurity, even I was thinking because I was thinking for a longer time why there are no additional processes with respect to functional safety in ASPICE. Will there be any additional processes? I don't know. Most likely no, because I have not heard from anybody that there will be some additional processes in ASPICE which are focusing on functional safety, because it's been already more than a decade since we have functional safety standard. So this is where I don't think there will be something new. But yeah, the question is really valid, and I also think I always thought that we definitely needed additional processes for functional safety, because in the last 10 years, experience with different customers have been different, right? Because when it comes to the functional safety, let's say, life cycle, there is no uniform way of doing it. Every customer has their own way of, deriving the safety requirements or deriving them to the system level, software level, hardware level. More or less, the concept remains the same, but the way it's been implemented is very different with different customers. Sometimes, there is also a bit of a confusion with respect to certain terminology in functional safety. So, yeah, but that is the situation that we don't have one, but we have one for cybersecurity. And what led to a scenario that the governing bodies, which are let's say drafting this particular standard, has decided to add additional cybersecurity processes, but not additional processes for function safety. We don't know that.
Yeah,
Falgun, what is your take? I
the
mean, because
only
Mhm.
the only hypothesis probably I can deduce out of the observation, being in the industry, seeing as a user since more than a decade, is that
Mhm.
probably they made a mistake with respect to functional safety, not adding it, and we
Mhm.
see how the tier ones or tier twos or the developers struggle to understand what exactly is functional safety when it comes to the implementation level or
Mhm.
in terms of your software engineering or system engineering. So this
Mhm.
would be probably as a precautionary method. They said, okay, let's start something. Let's not repeat the same thing. So let's start something with cybersecurity. Also, cybersecurity. When you talk about it, there are so many cybersecurity incidents which has caused a lot of lawsuits or a lot of damages, which is more scarier.
Mhm.
And again, my personal feelings, not quoting anyone here, is my personal feeling is that this is a reaction based on what things have happened.
Mm. And also it because I again this is also my assumption that it is more making sure that preparing a spice towards autonomous driving. So because that is going to be the biggest thing in the future. So this is where because we have heard about ASPICE 4.0, where machine learning is coming in as a new process and so on and so forth. So this is where it could also be one approach to take in that direction. But again, ASPICE 4.0 will be once again discussed in detail in one of the next episodes.